how to actually have faith. Life might be rough. You might be going through some bullshit. You might be dealing with some crazy people, some crazy situations, and just unfortunate events. And someone tells you, just have faith, bro. It'll be all right. And you know what it means. The religious institutions, they tell you what it means on a surface level, but in your heart, you don't necessarily know how to be consistent, how to actually have faith, how to feel that faith within your heart, how to have that level of conviction and knowing within your heart, because that's what faith is. It's full knowing that something will go the way that you say it will go. That's extreme faith. Or it's full knowing that something will work out regardless of how it works out. It just will work out. You have full trust in God. Most people say they have faith, but they don't actually live by it. People say they have faith in God. The most religious people say they have faith in God, but it's really not faith, it's hope. And hope is just a sorry excuse for the real deal. Conviction, faith, knowing. So that's what we're gonna get into today. You see, I got the man, the holy man with the halo. That man has faith. So you won't really understand how you can be consistent with faith and how you can actually walk in faith without knowing firstly what faith is. So faith. Faith is conviction. Conviction is synonymous to knowing. So when people say have faith, or if you say I have faith, and in your mind you're like, I have faith, I hope it's gonna work, I hope it's gonna work, I got faith. That's hope. There's a degree of doubt. Faith is not hope. Hope contains a degree of doubt. And when you have a degree of doubt in your conscious, it places you at a lower level of consciousness. So the conscious pyramid, it places you at the survival level, fear, etc. Faith is up here. Faith is here. You should have no feeling of doubt. You should have no feeling of questioning. No matter how much you think you're being realistic, that's not faith. You're trying to reason and rationalize what you should already place in God's hands. It's not up to you now. It's up to God. You have to just know that it's going to be done. You have to know that the will be done on earth as it is in heaven. So it's not hope. It is conviction. It is knowing. So if I go, I'm hooping, I play basketball, I'm good. I'm just, I'm shooting the lights out. If I want to practice so that I'm the best player ever, like if I want to practice where I'm just hitting all my shots, I will literally visualize me shooting, and during the game, I would have no doubt of me missing, even if I might miss. But why even entertain the idea of doubt? Why? You just waste your energy. It's an energy. It's an energy leak. So this is what faith is. And this is how, so you know what faith is, you know what you need to get to, and that's full knowing. And now I'm going to go over what ruins faith. What destroys faith? Like we said before, doubt. Doubt obviously destroys faith because doubt Now you're trying to rationalize shit. Now you're trying to be like, okay, this might not work. I don't know. Like, what are the odds, etc. You trying to calculate odds, and you don't do that with faith. Faith is full knowing. How can you say you trust God, but you questioning God? That's not full trust. It's not full faith. It's like if somebody come up to you and they say, "Hey, can you take out the trash?" And you like, "Yeah, I'm gonna take out the trash." And in your mind, you gonna take out the trash. You gonna do it. And then they come up to you 2 minutes later saying, "Like, are you sure you will take out the trash?" And you get mad, like, "Yeah, of course I'm gonna do it." You get mad because they're doubting your ability. They doubting like the fact that you're gonna do it when you said you was gonna do it. So when you have a will and you want it to be manifested, you waste energy doubting. You piss God off because now you're saying that he don't know what he doing. And now you saying he not really, he don't know what he doing. He don't. You gotta trust God. You gotta trust his time. You gotta trust how things manifest. You gotta just let go. So when you have doubt, you ruin faith. And it's a sidebar. Faith, just having faith doesn't mean all your shit gonna be worked out and everything that you have faith in is gonna come true. No, it's about letting go. It'll help the process, it'll help, but having full faith not only helps you manifest, it helps you receive blessings, but it also gives you peace of mind. So it's not just about receiving, it's also about remaining calm and remaining close to God, remaining at peace. Because when you have doubt and fear and worry, then you throw your peace off. You become disconnected from God, and that ruins your manifestations. You know, but mostly it separates you from God. You don't want that. You want peace. You want clarity. You want calm in your life, and you do it with faith. Just having faith, everything will be all right. So doubt is the first way you destroy your faith. The second way is rationality or keeping it real or whatever. Like being realistic, basically. If you're realistic all the time, you lose faith because miracles happen. You can be an outlier. You don't have to be, you know what I'm saying, 25 dead or in jail. You don't have to be a statistic. You could be something more than that. You can be you're unique. And if you believe that you're unique, if you believe you're unique under God, then there's no reason to try to be realistic or try to rationalize them, because being realistic is just you're just seeing the world and you're looking at patterns and you're trying to play God when literally anything can happen. So being realistic is another thing that destroys your faith. And you just leak energy, wasting your time when all you can do is just be faithful. Be full of faith. It doesn't cost a thing. So these two things destroy your faith. Doubt and being realistic. One more thing, actually. Being too attached to the result or to the outcome. If you're too attached to the result or the outcome, this diminishes your faith. Not because you're doubting it, not because you're being realistic. It's just because you separate yourself from that you say you desire, that you say you want. Faith requires you to be detached. If you know something's going to happen, you're not attached to it. If I know I'm about to go to the cabinet and drink some water, I'm not attached to it. Like I don't feel the need to be needy about it Because I know it's gonna come. You're relaxed and you're calm. You're never attached to the things that you say you have faith in. Just relax. If I have faith that I'm gonna get a job over here at XYZ company, I'm not attached to it, the outcome. I'm not attached to the result. I just let things play out because I know it's gonna happen. And if it doesn't, and honestly, there's no if it doesn't in my mind. At the point, like at the present moment, there's no if it doesn't. It's just that's what's gonna happen. I'm gonna get the job, and then hypothetically, in the future, if I figure out, whoa, I didn't get the job, at least I didn't waste a bunch of energy being a bitch, basically. So remain faithful. It keeps you calm and it keeps you pushing forward in life too. It's not just about getting things. It's also about how you feel in here and in here. So this is what to avoid if you actually want to walk in faith and be faithful. Now, how to have consistent faith no matter what you're going through. If you want to have faith at all times, no matter what situation you're going through, no matter what life throws at you, these things you must obtain. You must grasp these ideas. So, if you want to have consistent faith, you have to always stay aware. And you might be like, what do I mean by that? You have to always be at a level of understanding. Like you have to understand the bigger picture. You can't just look at what you want and be like, that's what I want. Like it's not that simple. It's not that it's not that basic. Like things happen for reasons. Things play out in certain ways for reasons that we don't understand. Like you can be wanting something and not get it. Is it the end of the world? Oh, another door might open. You know, something else might come into play that's way better than what you asked for. You might be ready. You might be spiritually ready for some shit that's greater than the shit that you was asking for. But you have to remain aware. You have to remain calm. You have to see things at a higher level. You have to be very understanding with your own life and be compassionate. You know, have mercy on yourself. Like, give yourself some grace. Like, don't take yourself so serious, honestly. And just stay aware, stay calm. You know, keep your eyes open. Do not judge your situations. Another thing is, keep moving forward. Like I said, do not judge your situations. Things happen, things happen. But the one thing that you can do in the physical realm is to keep moving forward. Stay aware, understand that things happen for other reasons and things might close so other things might open, you know. But keep moving forward regardless. That's how you stay moving in faith. Always keep your mind moving. Keep your mind forward thinking. You know. Other thing is staying positive. Stay positive. And this doesn't mean like you have to just be fucking smiling all the time at everybody. No, you don't have to be like that. That's not what staying positive means. It means avoiding negative judgment towards yourself and your life. Ah, man, it's been 2 years and I still ain't done this. Avoid that shit, man. That's not faith. You gotta always move in faith. You have to always, because that just slows you down. Now you're moving from a place of negativity. You're not moving from faith. If you move from faith, you wouldn't be worried about that, and the shit might come closer or sooner than you expect because you're still in the moment of knowing that the shit's gonna happen. And when you know it's gonna happen, then you become the person now. So stay positive. Do not let yourself fall into despair. Do not let yourself fall into depression. If you fall into depression, keep moving forward. Movement can get you out of depression. So this is how to stay consistent in faith. Lastly, since we understand that faith is knowing, faith is conviction. Also, faith pleases God. Faith pleases God. And the reason being is that faith places you in a conscious state of knowing that things will work out for the good. If you believe in good, you believe in God. When you believe in God, God gives you blessings. If you're too rational, you're too logical, you're trying to like be God, that's not believing in God. That's not believing in the good. No matter the situation, you always must believe in God. Believe in the good. Good and God are just damn near synonymous. You know what I'm saying? You can interchange, you change the words around, and it'll make a lot of sense in a lot of different sacred texts. So faith pleases God. When you have faith, you have faith, you receive blessings because you are immersing yourself in the feeling of the person who already has what you're having faith in. You're becoming the person that you see yourself being in the future now. That's full faith. Faith gives you presence. Presence is where God is. God is only in the present. The past and the future just tools of the devil. When you focus your mind on now and you choose to believe in the good now, you be great. You be granted blessings. So no matter what you're going through, stay present. Stay focused on the good. Keep your head and eyes to God. And things will work out. And if things don't work out in the short term, stay present. Stay within the faith. Stay walking with God, and things will always end up good. So hopefully you take this with you throughout the week and always walk in faith. Because when you walk in faith, you're walking with God. When you're working with God, good things will come. Blessings will pour down on you. All right. Peace.